Well, hey everybody, happy Sunday. It is Sunday, January 3rd. If you've been following me this weekend, I've been so confused about what day of the week it is. But alas, Sunday is upon us, and that means that tomorrow is Monday, January 4th. And if you've been watching my posts this week, I've been trying to help you out. This girl's got a heart for you, right? I'm walking into what God's calling me to do, and that is to help people get healthier both physically and spiritually. So your girl's been sharing some tips with you this week of some easy things you can do. I know some of y'all come out of the gate into 2021. You've got your goals written down. You've got your words, you've got your plans together, you've got your house organized, you're ready to roll. Then I got some friends, you're kind of like coming out slow, you're like, what the heck am I gonna do? So this week, I've been trying to break it down for you super simple. Whether you're one of my Faster Way to Fat Loss clients or just one of my friends on social media, I've been giving you some simple things that you can do to start your year off with a healthy mindset and some action steps, okay? So if you are in the Faster Way to Fat Loss, you know that we are blessed with an amazing app and it gives us a meal guide. We can follow the meal guide to the T or we can use it for inspiration. I generally use it for inspiration. And so what I'm gonna do this week is I'm gonna get my little butt back on track. I went to the grocery store, I pulled up my app and I just kind of did like a little bird's eye. It looked like for the first half of the week. And I just wanna kind of show you some of the things that I'm gonna be eating this week. And if you're not one of my Faster Way to Fat Loss clients, you should be, but I'm gonna give you some healthy tips here. So I want you to think this week, first tip that you're gonna do that I gave you last week is drink water. You know my tip that I share all the time, hydrate before you caffeinate. So before you go to bed tonight, I want you to pour yourself a big old glass of water or take a water bottle, put it in your bathroom. The first thing you do in the morning before you have your coffee or tea, I want you to drink that water. I want you to wake up your body. Your body's been sleeping all night. You need to energize those cells and get that hydration going, okay? So get that hydration in. The other thing I talked to y'all about was eating vegetables. Okay, so let me show you what I've got going on. I got some broccoli, I've got some romaine lettuce, some spinach, and some herb lettuce here. Let me see, I got some corn. All right, I got some red cabbage that I'm gonna mix into my salads. Okay, now in the Faster Way to Fat Loss plan, in case you're following that along with me, maybe you'll see the green beans in there this week and you're like, I don't like green beans. Well, then have something else green. Pick another green vegetable. That is one of the things that I love, is that this is a lifestyle that anybody can live, okay? There is an ease about it. You don't have to follow anything to it for a T. We are focusing on whole food nutrition, okay? And to all of my friends listening to this right now, I want you to think about how food comes in its most natural state. How did God make that food? He's growing it on a tree, he's planting it in the ground, he's picking it from a bush, okay? And that's how I want you to fuel your body this week. Remember, we are created by God. It is Sunday, so I'm gonna preach a little bit, and I'm not selling, I'm sharing with you, okay? And we're created by God, and that means that each of us he's got a plan and a purpose for each of our lives. I tell you this all the time, and y'all need the energy. You need the energy to walk out the plans and the purposes that God has. Do you know today, when I was leaving the grocery store, it was pouring down the rain. I had my buggy all full. And instead of, I did think for a mere minute, I said, let me just leave my buggy here and I'll run out to the car and then bring it around. I said, no, I'm gonna just sprint across that parking lot through the rain. And I had my big old boots on. I don't know if you can see. I had my boots on so I could run through those puddles. But I felt so energized and all the rain was coming down on me. But that's because I have the endurance. I have the strength to push that heavy grocery cart across the parking lot. And you need to have that strength too. You need strength for all of the good things that you have to do in your life. Whether it's playing with your kids, your grandchildren, maybe you've got a business idea. Maybe you want to do like a crazy trip. Maybe you want to hike. I don't know. Maybe you just want to feel good in your jeans again and be able to zip them up after the holiday season. Whatever it is, you need the strength, you need the energy, you need the confidence, and most importantly, you need the community, which is why I'm coming on here live today, because you need to be part of a community. I'm going to tell you right now, if you are not in the Faster Way to Fat Loss with me as your coach or with another coach in the Faster Way community, you need to be here because we have a loving, supporting, encouraging community, and we're going to show you all of the tips and tricks. And I've been giving you just some tips here. The other thing I told y'all was to eat some fresh fruit. fruit. Let me see. I got an apple here, okay? So grab an apple, eat an apple. There's good fiber in here, and you know what they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Okay, here's another question I get. All right, so Renee, what if my family doesn't like the meals on the meal plan? Well, that's all right. Look at this little tip that I have here. I went to Walmart, y'all. Walmart is selling individually packaged things of salmon. Now, Big John is not going to be eating salmon. Big John, are you eating salmon? Big John's over there. He's like, no, I'm not eating salmon. But this week on the meal plan, there's salmon on it. So I'm going to make some salmon for me, and I'll have some chicken for Luke and Big John because they're not going to eat salmon. And if you don't like salmon, have some shrimp. If you don't like that, have chicken. As long as you're getting some protein in, as long as you're getting in whole food nutrition, okay? So here's another tip that I have for you, okay? Luke is home this week from college still. He's going back to Alabama. So, is tater tots on the meal plan? No tater tots, but I have sweet potatoes, I can have baked potatoes, I have brown rice, quinoa, all kinds of good things. But some nights if I'm gonna have just like a protein and like salad, well, I'm gonna make my son Luke, I'm gonna pour out a bag of good old tater tots on a sheet. So that's how you can incorporate it for your family. So we're all eating the same thing. I'm not like a short order cook here and making all these crazy meals, okay? I'm just adding in to make everybody happy. Another way, if you've got kids or a husband who doesn't want to follow along with you, make them some garlic bread. Some garlic toast is a perfect way to kind of bump up a little bit for that meal, okay? So living a healthy, sustainable lifestyle, there is an ease about this. Y'all don't need to be stressed, and I tell my clients all the time, I'm just eating real food. Look, I got some blueberries, I got some blackberries. Oh, and let me give you a little shout out to the Happy Egg Company. These are most beautiful eggs. You don't have to buy these, but I just think they're so pretty. If your store carries them, you know, first of all, I like the name Happy Egg, but these are beautiful. These are their heritage breed, and their yolks are like orange. They're beautiful. So I eat eggs, and guess what else I eat on the fast way? I eat bacon, okay? Now, this is just pre-cooked bacon. I'll just throw in the microwave for 30 seconds. I could get fresh bacon, but I don't have time for that. All right, so this is another thing I'm gonna do this week. I got a can of beans. I got some chicken broth. I've got some kale left from my kale bowl recipe. If you follow me on Instagram, I shared a kale bowl recipe yesterday. I'm gonna whip up some kale soup. I saw a little recipe and it uses chicken sausage, so I'm gonna make a little kale soup this week. So this is just simple, whole food nutrition. We're not doing anything crazy. We're drinking water in the fast way. We do a little fasting. We have healthy fats. So I got some fats here too. I've got some avocado. I've got some peanuts because I like peanuts, macadamia nuts. There is so many things that you can switch things around, and there's an ease about it. So here's my call to action for you. It is January 4th tomorrow, and I want to know, do you have a plan of action to do something for your body? And if you don't, then you need to come join me, okay? Because all of us need to take care of what God has created, okay? I'm going to speak this word of encouragement over you that I don't care if you are 20 years old or you're 80 years old, there are still plans and purposes that God has for your life, and you need the help to walk it out, okay? Can I get an amen? I'm working with women in their 70s right now, so don't tell me you're too old and you're past the stage of life where you need to tend to your health. You need to tend to your health. I've shown you simple things. I've got meal plans. I've got 30-minute workouts. So if your plan is to get to the gym and go on the treadmill and walk for an hour on the treadmill and get a little sweaty and then go home and get a grilled chicken salad, I'm going to show you a better way. I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been in the fitness industry since 1984, and that is why I am so passionate. That is why you see me just coming alive. I am pumped for this time of year. I've been barely able to get all the stuff that I need to get done around my household because my phone is lighting up and working with clients. And that pumps me up and that energizes me to walk out the plans that God has for me. And that is to shine for you. That is to bring you along. That is to encourage you, to take you under my wing and to help you build a healthy, sustainable lifestyle that you can sustain through the holidays, through special occasions. And guess what? You can still have cake. You can still have your treats living the faster rate of fat loss lifestyle. Okay? You can go to my website, reneecarls.com. Right there on the main page, you're going to see my picture. Click that button. I want you to register. We start tomorrow. If you're a former client of mine and you're not in the VIP membership, I want you to do that too. All right? You can get the link from, not from my website, but I'll message it to you. Okay? I'll put it down below in the comments. I look forward to working with you. I'm just going to be very bold this year because I'm excited and I know where I'm supposed to be working and I want to work with you. And remember, these simple tips, You can do them. Go to the grocery store. It's a good day to get started. So when you wake up in the morning, what are you going to do? Hydrate before you caffeinate. Y'all have a good day, and thanks for sticking with me this long. We'll talk to you soon.